Welcome everyone to the Dharma discussion group with Khenpo Tenzin. And Khenpo will lead us in opening prayers, and then we will begin our discussion.
Oh yeah, so if you have this yellow book, the prayer book, we began from page number 4, refuge part. Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and the other perfections, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and the other perfections, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and other perfections, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. Page 5. May all mother sentient beings, limitless as space, have happiness and the cause of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the cause of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. May all mother sentient beings, limitless as space, have happiness and the cause of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the cause of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. May all mother sentient beings, limitless as space, have happiness and the cause of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the cause of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. Okay.
Okay, so there are a couple of questions that have been submitted via email that we will start with. The first one is from Katarina in Germany, and her question to Khenpo Tenzin is there a difference between Yidam, deity, and guru?
Yidam, deity, and guru. Yes. Right now we have been practicing them separately because we introduce that this is Yidam, and then this is a guru. So Yidam is Yidam is not in the human's form in this way. Guru is in the human's form. So Yidam we mentioned like Yamitaka, Red Thara, Green Thara, Avalokiteshvara, Ushinisha, Vajrapani, Manjushri, we call them Yidam, deity. And then reason we call them Yidam because they are the how to say our kind of our gods or our Bodhisattvas. In the Suttarayana we say Bodhisattvas, and in the Vajrayana we say Yidam deities. So then these Yidam deities appear from our luminous or from our clarity. So and then Guru is in our human form. So Guru has a definition, and then Guru is the living Buddha for the students, Dharma students. So generally we say Guru and Yidam are different. But then we practice well, and then our experiences and our realizations increases or progressive. Then we start to say Guru, Yidam are the same. So that means if one has a guru, then one should realize that guru first. One should realize that guru and yidams are like the sun and the sun's rays. Then slowly one should realize that then Guru and Yidams are the same. And then Guru, Yidam, and one's mind are the same. So at that moment, we mention that Guru and Yidam are same. The reason right now we say Guru and Yidam are separate because we cannot fathom, we cannot understand that Guru and Yidam are same. For example, we say Tara and our Guru are same. Probably your Guru is male, and then Tara is female in front of our perception. So that's where then I think you are confused that we say male and female are the same. But in the ultimate level, Guru is a representative of compassion, and Tara is a representative of wisdom. So then compassion and wisdom are same in the ultimate level. So right now my answer is yes, they are different. Okay.
Okay, the next question is from David. And what arguments would you use to convince a friend that mind does not die with the body?
Can you repeat?
So, what reasoning or arguments or what dharma would you use to convince, to make your friend believe that the mind does not die with the body?
If your friend says mind does not die with body, I think then you should agree that. You say, yes, mind does not die. If your friend says mind dies with the body, then you should give a few examples. First, death and sleep are the same. So in our, for example, last night I was sleeping in my room. At that time, but I had some dream in last night. So that means my mind was so busy. My body was sleeping last night. So similarly, once the body dies, but then one's mind is very busy in the bardo stage. So that's very similar. The last night your body rest. We call it sleep. For example, your body at that time you should understand your brain. Your brain rests, but your mind did not rest. So your mind travels through your channels. So that's where you have dreams last night. And also, mind does not die. I give you an example, very fresh example. Probably you know that the great Dharma translator, especially Dzogpa Chenpo, Dzogchen, great translator, he was during the King Trisong Debjing in 8th century. King Trisong Debjing, he collected few children, very kind of clever children. So then he established a school there. They studied Tibetan and Sanskrit. And then one child was very unique. Who was that? Lochin Verojana, we can call it Verojana. Then he sent him India. Verojana sent him India. And then Verojana started from Guru Rinpoche's gurus. Guru Rinpoche has 8 great gurus. Probably he did not meet all of this, but some of this. We say there are 8 forms of Guru Rinpoche. We think there are 8 different kinds of Guru Rinpoche. In the reality, one person, he met different teachers, and then he studied different subjects from there, and he practiced through. That's where his styles of clothes and so forth is changed. So this Lochin Berozana, he went to India. And he studied very well. Sanskrit, he already knows Sanskrit, and then he improved the Sanskrit language. And then he studied about the Dzogchen teachings. The main Dzogchen teachings brought in Tibet by Lochin Berozana. Then on Guru Rinpoche he already has spontaneously, yeah, he had. So then he came to Tibet, and then he started to give these teachings. Okay, I just share you this story, almost a full story, whole story. Then the king Trisong Debjing, he was king at the century. So he said, give me some teachings, your teachings. And then because he sent that kids in India for study those. And then Lochin Berozana said, I will not give you easily. You are going to respect this profound teaching. Otherwise, you are a king, so I give you whatever you want. I will not give you like this. But he did not say like this directly, of course. He explained the profound teachings, some parts. And then Guru Rinpoche, this King Trisong Debjing very respected him. And then he gave some part of teachings. So anyhow, that master came to came or at the century, yeah. Right now we say 21st century. So how many centuries ago? So one kid in Bhutan last year, I don't remember exactly what year, but last year, he was very small young boy, small monk, monastic. And I saw this only in the videos. He went to Tibet and he remembered everything. He said he was reincarnation of the Loshin Berosana. So that's where he mentioned that, oh, I was stay here. And then I meditated there. And he was crying. Perhaps he can say something, but he can't cry. He was very, very little. Very little. And he cried so much. And then he said, oh, this, for example, this throne is not like this. Before, when I was there, it's like that. And there's my cave going across this mountain or river or something. He explained very clearly. Everybody cried. When I watched that, I was cried. I am very rarely cry when I watch kind of these movies or something like that. And then, anyhow, he was very kind of, he explained very clearly. So this is the one example that mind will not die. Actually, in the Buddhism, Tibetan Buddhism, for example, death means one's body and mind separate. In simply, we say that your body is like a guest house and your mind is like a guest. And you rent it, maybe 100 years. There was one guru in Nepal, he passed away after 104 years, last year. Do you know that? I think many people know that. So most of these people die after 97, 90 some years, sorry, and then 50 some years, and then just for 2 years or 1 month, something like that. So that means they rent this house, the guest house. So you can stay nice guest house or not. You can rent that for many years or not. It depends. You're married. That's where we are meditate. We have meditated. Yeah. So I say we should accumulate married. So marriage is actually invisible phenomena, but it is very powerful. So it is like a money. If you have money, you can rent the very expensive hotel. If you have no more money, you can rent very simple hotels. If you don't have money, then you cannot rent a guest house. Similarly, if you have a great merit, then you can rent the holy guru's form. So that means you become holy guru. And then, so that's why the death is, we just call it this our mind and body's separation. When they separate, at that time we say death or die. And also, for example, if scientifically we examine our body, yesterday and until now, our body changes a lot. Our body changes a lot. For example, a couple of years ago, I was in India. So in the monastery where I stay, there are small like monastics. Right now, they become very tall. That means I became old or something like that. So that means body changes a lot because it is impermanent. Impermanent. So, but mind is quite different thoughts than our body. So that's where we can what say you can give kind of these examples. Then I think it makes clear for you for your friends. I give you one example. Sorry, actually it's too long, but when you are when you debate actually or discourse, you need a very open mind, open your mind. You need many kind of space to invite harsh words or kind of uncomfortable view of points or something like that. That's also very good. If you don't have like this room, then if you your debate, I think is cause of some problems sometimes. So yeah, that's the today what I remember is that. Okay.
Okay, it's another question from David. Which meditation do you suggest to help a friend who is very sick?
Oh,
very
sick.
Bad illness, but this friend is not religious, does not have spiritual belief,
right,
and is afraid to die.
Oh, yes.
So what meditation do you recommend for that kind of person?
Actually, from your side, as generally we mentioned that meditate on medicine Buddha, or actually we say visualization. You visualize the medicine Buddha. It's very easy, blue color, just 2 arms, 1 face, and just stay like this, and one left hand rest in his lap, hold there are like a begging bowl is full of the arura medicine, and then his right hand is this mudra of generosity, excellent generosity. That means his hand, the hand facing out, and then just place it on his right knees, and then but there he holds with the right hands he holds arura plants. So that is a medicine plants. So just a blue color, and then you visualize that and recite more medicine Buddha's mantra. That's generally what we mention that. And then your friend teaches you a lot. That means your friend gets sick, so that means sickness. You give more compassion. You generate compassion towards your friends. So that means your compassion improve because of your friend's health condition. And then also you should frequently meditate impermanence on impermanence. So that is very true that the Buddha mentioned this our body is impermanent. So before your friend your friend was very healthy, and right now your friend gets sick, so you remember that, and then I think your friend you sometimes you tell to your friends that don't speak through religious vocabulary, but it's like we call taking and giving. That's Tongling practice. But Tongling practice actually is one. Taking means bring all the others' problems, invite all of others' problems, and giving means give one's love, compassion, merit, and all the good luck, those things, giving. So if your friends can do this practice, sometimes it is very helpful, because generally we think, oh, I'm sick, I get sick, I'm sick, yeah. At that moment, this illness and grasping connect. Illness and grasping connect, then this illness harms a lot. We give many chance to harm us, our body. So that's where don't let them connect. Grasping and illness don't be connect. If they are not connecting, then the illness cannot harm in our body, or less harm in our life. So Tongling is one method of this. So that means you start to happy with this sickness, illness. That means when they come to you, at that time you accept it. The problem is we cannot accept. We cannot accept illness. That's where when we get sick, then we have lots of suffering. We experience lots of suffering. So taking means your friend should think, may all beings free from illness. Think that more. So that is taking and giving both. Whenever your friend, feel suffering through this sickness, and think, may all beings free from suffering, illness. So then when you tell to your friends, speaking with your friend, you should say, always we take some medicine and ask prayer. They are helping, but there is a special medicine that is the that is a method. That is method. Method is, for example, if I'm sick right now, then I think, oh, I'm sick. If I just introduce myself, I'm sick, then this illness harms me a lot. But when I'm sick, yeah, I think, may all beings free from this sickness, this illness. So at that moment, my mind becomes a special medicine. So it has a special healing power. So that's why mind provides whole body. So then the disease comes on the body. Then at that time, internally, it's remove the power of a disease. So I think that's probably helps your friend. Yeah, if your friend don't accept Dharma, doesn't accept Dharma, then I don't have so many other methods. But Tongling is a very good one for Buddhist and non-Buddhist both. Actually, Tongling is Dharma, but yeah, right now that's, if I remember new idea, I will share with you, okay? Yes.
Okay, there's a question online from KG saying, I would like to ask Khenpo Tenzin if it is okay to travel to India at this time to receive teachings.
KG.
I don't know, KG.
Okay.
That's how your name is listed.
It's okay. Are you okay? I think actually it's very, very great for traveling for receive teachings. That's amazing. I cannot say no. I definitely cannot say no. But sometimes it depends your health. perhaps you have very good health, then I think it's better to go. If you have some go to receive these teachings. If you have some healthy issue, then before you go, you should more kind of examine or recover there. I think sometimes there are monsoon season, or sometimes there are the weather changes a lot, and there are some because of the food are sometimes actually I cannot say unhygienic food, but depends on your health. Sometimes it's uncomfortable or something like that. So then you before you go, then you prepare nicely. Otherwise, it will be wonderful. Okay.
Okay, there's another question here online from Eleanor. Eleanor, if you can unmute so you can ask your question.
I have two, actually. The first one is, what's the difference between a manifestation and an emanation?
Oh, I often use manifestation, but emanation means like a eminence, his eminence, something like that.
I don't know. There was the retreat, and he was giving this history, and he was going on. I mean, very learned man about this was a manifestation of somebody, and this was an emanation of somebody.
Emanation. Can you give me spelling? Emanation.
EMANATION.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I see. Emanation. Emanation. Yeah, I think manifestation. Sometimes we use the like reincarnations, but manifestation is most of the time. I think it depends with miracle powers. For example, Yadam deities. This is a manifestation of Yadam deities. That means, for example, they don't come as real kind of humans, but they're kind of the weather situation. I mean, they change the weathers. Sometimes we see the rainbows, and sometimes there are lots of good things happen, or good forms, colors appear. We can say these are manifestations. And also, for example, one yidam has, for example, one tara has 20, another 20 taras. Right now we recite, generally we recite. So all of these 20 taras are manifestation of a single tara. So that's in this case, we manifestation. I think we use many times manifestation for the sake of these kind of yadams. One yadam, for example, Vajra Safa, Vajra Kilaya, Vajra Pani. So we mentioned lots of Vajras. They are manifestation of Vajra Safa. So, but emanation, or I think according to my dictionary, emanation is kind of a person, kind of a reincarnation. So one reincarnation, for example, Garchen Rinpoche is a reincarnation of seventh Garchen Rinpoche. So that means only one person came. But sometimes there are some guru says, I have 3 reincarnations. I have 2 reincarnations. Some guru already mentioned in their letters. Otherwise, the emanations are probably we use actually for the human, the reincarnations, I guess. Okay.
Thank you. That helps. And the second question is, could you please define what a Buddhist consort is? I mean, like, who would be Mother Tara and Achi's consort? I mean, what are their responsibilities?
Or you mean the consort or responsibility?
Consort? Well, both. Like, what exactly is a Buddhist consort? And then what are their responsibilities? What's their job description?
Oh, yes.
What do
All right.
they there?
Uh-huh. For example, Tara's responsibility is number one, she helped to Avalokiteshvara. Avalokiteshvara or Jinreze. Jinreze, he helped continually samsaric beings. But sometimes he in the historically he was upside or he gave up, but because how many times he liberate mother beings from samsara, then there are countless. It's unimaginable, something like that. There are how many times he freed those beings. Again, there are lots of thinking beings. And another way we can understand, for example, today I give profound path instructions about the Dharma, and then that's the one person satisfied with these methods. And then I said, don't be angry, don't be engaging with these other afflictive emotions or something like that. And today that person says, yes, that's so amazing, I will not. But tomorrow again, that person repeats that, be angry or utilize those angry another afflictive emotions. And then sometimes I feel, oh my goodness, I can't help. It's unbelievable how many times I should help, something like that. So sometimes this Jinreze or Avalokiteshvara happened like that. At that time, then Tara promised that don't be upset, I help you. So that's where one, her responsibility is help to Avalokiteshvara. And another, her responsibility...
So Mother Tara is Avalokiteshvara's consort, or Chenrezig's consort.
Oh, consort. Later I will explain about consort. First, this helping part. Okay, so then another her responsibility is she is going to stay in female form. She is going to keep female's form, and then she is going to help all beings who loves the Buddha who is in the female's form. So that's where there are different practitioners. Some likes like a female Buddhas, some likes male Buddhas. So that's where who loves female Buddhas, and then she help them particularly. And then her help is, for example, she helped us to protect from 4 maras. So we have afflictive emotions, but or negative thoughts, but we have these thoughts. Sometimes it's not continually, we don't possess them. I think that is a Tara's blessing. And also, we don't have the Mara of the God, son of gods, or Mara of the Lord of Death right now. So I think that is Tara. Tara protects us because he said, "I'm going to protect these beings." And also, she helped Shakyamuni Buddha when he was meditate. He meditated under the tree. And then there's some kind of maras came. First, the male maras came, and they shoot the arrows, and they show their kind of very kind of the scary actions. But Buddha was fearless. Buddha did not afraid of them. But at that moment, Tara helped him. In story said that Tara also came there to help her. She voluntarily came, who was become Bodhisattva or Buddha, she came there to help. And then also some female kind of Maras also shows some kind of desire activities to the Buddha. At that time also Tara came and then helped him. So that's where he completely attained Buddhahood. So she has many times she helps for our long life, healthy, happy. So all of this mundane, in the mundane way, all the good things, and then she improve our good things, and she remove all of our bad things. Even we love Dharma, so it's also Tara's blessing. We don't like our negative karma. We don't like to cultivate negative karma. That is Tara's blessing. So that's how she helps. And then Tara is a consort of Chinese. I can say yes, because Tara has a consort. Chinese has a consort. Her name is Mani Yige Tungma, 6-syllable, usually 6-syllable mantra. That is the name of the Avalokiteshvara's consort. So all these yidam, female yidams are actually manifestation of Taras. So that's where I can say consort of the yidams. Tara is the consort of all the yidams. And also, as you ask me, what is consort? As your question, yeah. So consort has 4 different kind of consort. Three, I think 3 different consorts. Okay. 3 kinds of different consorts. We call kando. So some consorts are not came in the form of thinking beings. That means just in the Dharma that space. So these are we are going to explain another way. I think it's better. And then another consort is actually they just came in this world. Sometimes they show us the form of human. Sometimes show us the different form of different animals, and sometimes help. Sometimes we see them. Sometimes we disappear them in front of our flash eyes. So that is another type. But then one consort is actually, for example, Kando Yishin Tsoja is the consort of Guru Rinpoche. So she helped Guru Rinpoche for many times. And then one thing is the through their practice, the realization gained very quickly. The realizations gained very quickly, and also it cause of flourish the activities of Guru Rinpoche, and also she especially helped to the hidden treasure, the kind of things he put into the rock, river, places, mountains, so forth. She helped in many ways, and also she wrote many kind of teachings of Guru Rinpoche and flourished these things. And then they don't have a kind of a mundane attachment. That's where through their union, their clarity, bliss, and then non-concept, non-realizations are increases. So that's why they need these, because of interdependence. That is auspicious interdependence. So there are kind of these consorts means like that. And, okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. Yes.
We have one question in the temple here.
Khenpo, I wanted to see if you can imagine the world where the meditation is integrated in the daily practice at school. And I have a second question, but maybe I'll just ask it as a part of the first one. How do we popularize meditation for like younger generation? I know that they're into memes, but is there a respectful way to meme about Buddhism?
Yes, thank you so much. Yeah, that's first, actually, the meditation is and the Dharma always explain that meditation means doing something frequently. So that's where doing something frequently or repeat again and again, that meditation means that. Meditation, it does not always mean that keep silence and stay longer or something like that. They are the meditation, but not always like this way. So the best thing is mindfulness. Mindfulness is very important. So mindfulness, for example, today we meditated with the breath. At that moment, we focus our breath, and then we focus single-pointedly towards our breath. So then our breath leads our attention. So then our attention just did not scattered everywhere. If our attention scattered everywhere and then bring different informations, then all the problems come invited here. And then we start to tired, or how to say, we start to get suffering or experience suffering. So we focus on the breath, and then it holds our attentions. So at that moment, right now we cannot feel immediately. Otherwise, then all these organisms start to relax in our body. So then our bodies start to be happy when we meditate. So mindfulness is very important. And then as you said, that the meditation is actually meditation should become very popular, but right now this is a degenerated time, so meditation is not so popular, I can say, probably. People like to different styles. When we say meditation, then people start to run away from these things, because as I mentioned, that when we start to meditate, then we start to see our thoughts. That's where people don't like so much that, and then people think meditation is very difficult and so forth. So there are many kinds of methods, but as you mentioned, that we have many methods of meditation in the Dharma books. So this is kind of my responsibility and kind of spiritual master's responsibility to make it very easy and recipe nicely, and then publish through book. And then I think people see it. That's helped a lot. Recently, some area, some people meditate, only simple meditation. They gained greater realization. They're totally free from sleep depression. And first they thought, oh, I'm going to suicide, because they could not sleep for many weeks. And then they have lots of kind of other emotions, and they have lots of problems. So they meditate as today we did. They don't see any benefit there. He said he did not see a single benefit through this meditation. But then he make effort like that about the half months, and then slowly he sees the benefit of this meditation. And then he continually meditate. First, he recovered from the sleep depression. Second, then he can calm down, or how to say, he can remove, purifies these afflictive thoughts. And then slowly he experienced that he give rise the bliss. right now we actually we is a little funny to say, but for the sake of make sense, I say we. So we don't experience bliss. I think many people experience pleasure, pleasant, happiness. But I think many people don't experience bliss. That's why when we say bliss, they don't feel it. So that is the problem. So through his meditation, then he can he could give rise this great bliss, and so the kind of this there are lots of methods. So some methods are very profound, but it is like a food into the glass box. So we can see them, but we cannot eat that. So I think in the future we should bring recipes them for the sake of young generations, as you mentioned. And then I think another problem is these days many young generations don't contact with this meditation and this part. So that's why the problem, the main problem is this is a degenerated time, so they cannot contact with the profound teachings or profound Dharma practice. And then I think in the future, slowly it will be some problems. That way it's a degenerated time, it's like that. But still we have big hope, and we try to liberate all beings from thoughts and emotions through meditations. Okay? Thank you so much. Yeah.
Does anyone else online have a question for Khenpo? Oh, Rosemary.
Hello.
Please unmute your microphone so you can ask your question.
Hi, Khenpo.
Hello.
I was wondering if you have any advice. Sometimes when I read Dharma books,
Yes.
I feel bad about myself because I can't, or I don't feel like I am able to do what they say, or like I can't live up to the teachings in the books. And so, do you know what I mean? I guess.
Yes.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much. Actually, that means you are authentic practitioner, and that's that means you bring the Dharma in your mind from Dharma books. So that's so amazing. But you are going to improve special skill from your side. That means wisdom. So when you practice Dharma and then you blame by yourself, that actually historically it happened a lot. It happened in the amazing practitioners. It happened. So in the Kadam traditions, it happens a lot like this. But right now we are practitioner of the union of Vajrayana and Sutarayana both. So one blames or one look down oneself and unhappy oneself. Then what is that? Is samaya. So today you should remember this. There are thousands or millions of samaya, but there are special 14 root downfalls. So number 8, it says then samaya. If you look down by yourself, it's engage. Number 8, samaya. It says your 5 aggregates are the 5 family Buddhas. If you look down that, then it's the breakage one, samaya. So that's why since from today, you should remember whenever you read Dharma books, and then you start to criticize by yourself, and you should remember this. So this is the meditation. You apply mindfulness, okay? And then what should you? How to practice? How to bring these Dharma informations from Dharma book is. It says, for example, you generate bodhicitta. So at that moment, others don't kind of thinking this. I is always actually grasping, So I am good or bad, don't touch it. So when you recite all mother sentient beings have happiness, at that moment, just you perceive that all mother sentient beings be happy, and then you cannot maintain on there. Then you think all mother sentient beings be happy with their clothes, happy with their food, happy with their car, happy with their house, happy with their Dharma teaching, happy with their retreat, happy with their friends. So something you can going like this way, and then your bodhicitta becomes very kind of certain. And after all mother sentient beings be happy, and they have cause of happiness. At that moment, number one is you can think, may all mother beings realize selflessness. That is important, but the most important is from your side, you just rest on the selflessness. That means you don't fixate, just rest at ease for a little while. Your mind should become like a boundless space, all water without waves. So then rest for a little while. That is the profound one. And then same like other practices, there is some kind of visualizations. At that time, you just follow exactly the path instructions. So particularly for you, because you asked me this question, and then since from today, you don't criticize by yourself, whether in any time, especially when you read Dharma books. So you remember all this at samaya. So at the samaya, among the 14 root these samayas, so at is your protector. So I'm not okay to criticize by myself. If I criticize myself, then I, how to say, unconditionally I cultivate. Unconditionally I break my samaya. So you should think that, okay? Do you agree?
Yes, thank you, Khenpo. Thank you very much.
Welcome.
Our time is up for the discussion hour.
Oh yeah, so please then give rise a bodhicitta for a little while. I recite this prayer, and you all give rise a bodhicitta, okay? Bodhicitta, the supreme mind. Chan jo zen jo ren bo che ma je ba na je je ba nyam ba me ba yang gong ne gong de be var jo. May bodhicitta, the precious and supreme mind, arise in whom it has not yet arisen. Where it has arisen, may it not decline, but ever increase higher and higher. Thank you so much, all of you.
Everyone, please unmute your microphone so you can say goodbye to Khenpo.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for your kind of say.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Khenpo.
Ah,
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Good to see you all. Please come back next week.
Yes. Happy to see you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Khenpo.